When asked about the program, Trump responded confidently, nothing his familiarity with the emphasizing his use of the program. He further expressed support for the foreign visa program, stating that the United States would continue to welcome competent individuals to contribute to business expansion. US President Donald Trump expressed his support for H-1B visa program, emphasizing the importance of attracting skilled individuals to the individual states. He acknowledged that he understood both sides of the debate but stressed with the value of bringing competent people into the country. Trump highlighted he could not only contribute their expertise but also help train others who might lack the necessary qualification. He further mentioned his familiarity with the program, nothing that it had done beneficial for expanding business and ensuring economic growth. According to the Trump, the need for talented individuals to come to the US is essential, and the H-1B program plays a crucial role in achieving the goal. US President Donald Trump suggested that the United States may impose new sanctions on Russia if President Vladimir Putin refuses to negotiate a deal to end the war in Ukraine. In a response to reporters at the White House, Trump indicated that additional sanctions were likely, stating that it sounds like it ahead of his inauguration on Monday. Trump had pledged to end the Ukraine war immediately upon assuming office, fueling speculations that he might use aid as leverage to pressure Kyiv into making consequences to Russia, which invaded in February 2022. In unusual critical remarks regarding Putin, Trump stated that the Russian president should make a deal, further arresting that Putin was destroying Russia by not pursuing negotiations. Trump also shared that Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky had expressed his desire for a peace agreement to bring an end of the conflict. The impact of Trump and Russia and China seems stated. President Vladimir Putin and Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping pledged to take bilateral ties to new highlights and stressed on just global multipolar order. In a video call on Jan 21st, since taking office on January 20, US President Donald Trump has threatened heavy tariffs on China and warned Russia for big trouble if it does not settle the Ukraine conflict. Xi and Putin addressed each other as dear friend, with the Russian president stressing ties on the basis of friendship support despite external pressure. On the other hand, Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Indian External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar in Washington DC, referring the shared commitment, the strengthening the US-Indian partnership. An official press release by US State said. Secretary Rubio and External Affairs Minister Jaishankar affirmed a shared commitment continuing to strengthen the partnership between the United States and India. They discussed a wide range of topics including regional issues and opportunities to further deepen the US-Indian relationship. Secretary Rubio also emphasized the Trump administration's desire to work with the India to advance economic ties and address concerns regarding to irregular immigration. Today, to discuss about the headlines and the things happening all over USA and all over the globe, this is much more important to many immigrants who want to enjoy their life in US. To discuss about such prominent issue, we have a very reputed guest. He was a former IFS officer. He is none other than Mr. Vinodji. Let us welcome Vinodji to the show. Namaste, sir.
Namaskaram.
Sir, how can we see Trump getting back to office once again? As it's a historic event which happened in USA, people from different countries who want to migrate to US are in a dilemma. Are their fears true, or Donald Trump will be liberal to the immigrants?
ముందుగా ప్రేక్షకులకు మీ ఛానల్ ద్వారా నమస్కారం చెప్తూ
ఇంగ్లీష్ సార్.
హలో
సార్, ఇట్స్ an English thing, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. I would like to thank, of course, first of all whatever the viewers of this your channel, and then of course for conducting such important issue on your channel. Okay, thank you very much. But let us analyze properly whatever Trump too, we can say, because already Trump was president for 4 years.
Yes.
Trump won, and then now Trump Trump too. So as you said, basically Trump coming back is historical event. There is no doubt to become again president of America after getting defeated once and then again getting elected. In the history of 235 years, this has happened. But as you said, Trump during his elections, he has taken few issues, prominent issues like immigration, then again the trade, particularly the tariffs, then environmental issues like whatever climate changes, and then oil issues. So few issues he took it very seriously and then convinced the people of America, saying that because of whatever the democratic rulers or presidents mismanaged these issues, then American reputation in the world has come down. That is why I want to make America great again, MAGA. So on that issues, he was able to carry on the people, and then he got an absolute majority. What we say, millions of, even in his inaugural address, he said, this is the first time that millions of people voted me to become the president, and it never happened in the history. Whatever he claims, that is secondary. But important thing about the immigration is the first point. Immigration, what he said, already of course, everybody now seen whatever the executive order he signed, Mexico border national emergency he declared, and then he said he will stop all these whatever Biden administration's relaxations about these asylum seekers or immigrants, and immediately for even 60 days or 90 days, whatever he has put it out moratorium. Then he said he will identify and then immediately deport all of them. Not only that, he said yes, no asylum seekers can enter into US, particularly from the Mexico. He said all Mexico asylum seekers should stay in Mexico only. They should not enter into the American soil. That of course, that whenever the order issued. The second one, birthright citizenship. That is not going to affect us.
Yes.
But the birthright citizenship, whatever executive order he has signed, this is a controversial issue. Already there are cases filed in the courts because President of the America has no authority to issue such orders. It was enshrined in the American Constitution. Only the Congress, American Congress, Senate and then representatives, they are all, if they pass the orders making amendment, that may be possible. But that we do not know how it happens. It is really a point definitely against to many Indians. Why? Previously, any H-1B visa holder in America, if their family gets whatever birth of a child, automatically they were entitled to get the citizenship of America. But
yes.
Now no more.
Sir, one more thing, sir, which is every US citizen is talking about nowadays from past 48 hours is Joe Biden have signed a private security for many of his previous tenures officers. Why? Because Trump is going to take revenge from them. Is this true? If this is true, why such things are happening in a very educated state called US? It's basically like some or the other state politics which happens in India, the vendetta politics.
You are right, 100% correct. unfortunately, now Trump is a convict,
Yeah.
is a felony. So such person was supposed to be behind the bars in jail, but he is the president of America now.
Yes.
So he has that authority to pass the orders. As you rightly said, Biden even pardoned, for example, that the Dr. Fauci, who was very famous during this COVID times about the vaccines and then disease.
Yes.
He pardoned them. There was no case against him as of now. But Trump may take revenge on such whatever people. That is why he issued that pardon against 3-4 people like that and many. And then on the other side, Trump also signed the executive order not only pardoning the attackers of Capitol Hill,
Previous
then
term.
many other people, many other supporters,
Yes.
clearing them all whatever convictions, and fired 5 senior officers and said 1,000 people are in the list. I will fire them, dismiss them.
True.
So as you said, it's not American character, but Trump is unguided missile.
Okay.
It is very difficult to predict what he is going to do, but he may do many nasty things also, because now this is the second time. He is not going to contest again. He doesn't need people's vote again. So whatever he feels, otherwise, Canadian Prime Minister, when he is meeting President-elect Trump, simply addressing, you are the 51st state of America,
He just
Governor
declared
General
it.
of, yeah, exactly. So if such is the attitude of Trump, it is difficult to imagine how can a most civilized, of course, Americans claim, nation president can say such things. But he said, even now, he is saying, no, Panama Canal, I will take it over.
Yeah,
Greenland, I will take it over. And then, of course, Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, he changed the name. America is okay. Hardly matters that. But Greenland and Panama, I will take it over immediately.
Sir, there is actually a viral, there is a viral meme which is going on like a wildfire in social media of US streets, is that someone from Uttar Pradesh have given Donald Trump an idea of renaming the places.
That may come because of whatever Trump and Modi's Bonami and then all those things. But Trump is not to be carried away, but whatever Uttar Pradesh native saying or Bengali native saying or for that matter even the Ukrainian saying or German saying, it is all what is speculation, but all said and done, Trump too is going to be eventful. There is no doubt. But basic thing, he is a businessman pakka.
True.
He himself declared twice bankrupt during
Yes.
his whatever business deals and then tenures. And then he is a convict. And now he is the president of America. He has nothing to lose.
Yes. Second
He
time
can say
president.
anything. Exactly. He can say anything. And secondly, unfortunately, American history or world history, when we see, there used to be whatever it is, super, whatever powers, one America, one Russia. After that, when the Russian disintegration took place, America was the only superpower. Entire world was looking at America, but
Yes.
now such America electing a convict as the president for them, what message they convey to the world, it is of course difficult to sometimes digest, but it's a fact, it's a reality.
Sir,
Saying, he said,
Donald
Yeah,
Trump
please.
during his first tenure it was a historic event in entire United States of America's history or North Korea's history. Donald Trump was the only USA president who visited North Korea and met the supreme leader of North Korea in North Korea. Can we see such eventual things happening in this term?
No, quite possible, because already during, I think you might have seen in the newspapers, in the media, saying that he inquired about Kim, whatever North Korean president.
Yes.
How is he? What is he doing? So that means he wanted to make a peace deal and then make a history. Of course, he has not met in North Korea. He has met in Hong Kong and then Singapore, whatever places.
Yes.
But all said and done, North Korea, he is about to deal with him. He wants to, at that time there was a speculation saying that Donald Trump wanted to get Nobel Prize as the peacemaker of the world and all those things at that time, but it did not happen. But this time quite possible. For example, this Israel-Hamas Palestinian whatever issue, even before he took over, then he threatened, hell will break on you if you don't come to terms, if you don't stop the war. All those things, his statements. But Biden administration, they worked hard, negotiated. Even Qatar and Egypt, they all worked together to bring that. But of course, one has to accept, because of Trump threatening also, the process has hastened a bit. And then the people have listened to him, okay, including Netanyahu, and then the other side, Hamas leaders also. This Trump is a different person, and then he may do nasty things. So let us, whatever discuss, then agree to. So that has happened. But he took the credit. Instead of the Biden administration, he himself took the credit. Yes, I got it done. And at the same time, same thing, he may convince also North Korean dictator Kim to agree certain things and then make whatever peace deals, and then he will claim, yes, he made the world safe. So such things also possible with Trump.
Sir,
So,
one more
about
statements from Trump which ignited entire US youth is he declared that only two genders are recognized in USA, that is male and female. The LGBTQ community is worried to the core about this statement. How can we see this statement from Donald Trump, the president of USA?
No, that's what you see. He is totally religious fundamentalist.
Okay.
That is why even during the election hearing, Kamala Harris thought, because of this anti-abortion attitude and then anti-woman statements, people may not vote for her, for him, and then they may vote for her. But it didn't happen. So even whatever you said, no, there are only two sexes, only male and female. There is no other thing. Yeah, that is true. No LGBTs and all those things, nonsense. He was telling, including even in election rallies and then campaigning, he openly said.
True.
And then he issued the executive orders. So with that, such liberal, he is not going to withdraw it. Yeah, he is not going to withdraw his order. That's what Trump is. Unguided missile, and then he has nothing to lose, so he said, no, I don't care anything. Even when he was mentioning about taking back Panama or claiming Greenlands and then asking Canada to be the 51st state, and then about even tariffs also, he said, yes, okay, I will impose it. Let them take
Sir, how can we see Vivek Ramaswamy getting out of Trump's cabinet? He withdrew himself from Donald Trump's cabinet. How can we see this? Because Vivek Ramaswamy is one of the crucial person in Donald Trump's victory. How can we see this incident?
No, you are right. You see, when we see Trump won, you see how many cabinet ministers they resigned and then they became critics and opponents and all those things, because Trump character is different. He
Okay.
is not a person to understand others, adjust with other views. No. He says, whatever I said, that is correct.
Yes.
Even if it is wrong, as I said, even during this COVID period, when he advised to inject the Dettol into the people's veins and then circulation, saying that okay, it will cure the COVID and then it will heal the COVID. When he said
Yes.
such things, and then he was opposing mask vehemently. Simple thing, this airborne diseases, when you don't put the mask, it spreads.
Yes.
Then a person next to the disease, he automatically gets. That is contagious diseases.
Valid point of Elon Musk. Elon Musk being a pure 100% capitalist, he is one of the prominent members in Trump's government. How can we see Elon Musk impact on government of new USA?
You see, already Elon Musk has come out openly saying, for example, H-1B visa, let us say. The other Republican critics like whatever Miller and then Paula and then various other people criticizing H-1B visa to scrap it totally. Elon Musk clearly said, I will go for war if necessary and fight for it.
Okay.
And then even Trump also saying, oh, H-1B visa is excellent and I am using it and many people are working with me also, he said. So Elon Musk is also like Trump, a big businessman, and he knows what is needed to America. That is why he said, okay, no, we cannot do away with this such type of H-1B visas. Then he openly said, we don't have the talent, we don't have that skill available. So until unless we don't we permit such schemes to attract talent all over the world, then the Chinese may overtake America, he openly said. So this Elon Musk association with Trump and then Trump praising Elon Musk, so he will have definitely influence on this Trump administration. Elon Musk saying that when he took over the Twitter and he downsized it and then almost half of the staff was given pink slips. So that means downsizing the government, efficient, making efficient government. Elon Musk influence will be there, and Donald Trump will use it. There is no doubt.
Sir, what will be the impact of Trump getting back into White House on China and Taiwan issue? Because after Ukraine and Russia, after Hamas and Israel, Taiwan and China are the most important thing which is happening all around the globe.
You are right. Yes. You see, Trump has taken during his electioneering also China point very important, because most of the Americans, they were thinking that China is overtaking America.
Yes.
It's also really, there is some substance. So it's a matter of time. Within 5 years or 10 years, China will be on par with America. There is no doubt. That is why now America has taken certain steps to deny China to get most advanced technologies, in particularly artificial intelligence, and then the chip, whatever NVIDIA
Semiconductors.
exporting, yeah, semiconductors, whatever business, then in the space. So China, by all means, whatever sometimes people say in Europe also, when I was in Germany as Consul General of India, there was a big talk, China is stealing their whatever technologies, and then particularly this wind energy and then solar panel technology, various things, but whatever the means, but China is able to get all these technologies and surpass sometimes European American technologies also. That may happen. That is why Americans are now very much worried how to contain China, and they want to contain China in whatever possible way. So that is why the China threat is there. As you rightly said, China is also eyeing on Taiwan because Taiwan is the place for all these latest technologies,
True, true, 100%,
particularly.
absolutely.
Exactly. So America is protecting Taiwan because of all these advanced technologies, and then if Taiwan goes into the control of China, then America may face some tough competition and difficulties. That is why they don't want to see China occupying Taiwan at any cost. As you said, this Ukraine, Russia, and then Hamas, Israel, the third, whatever is the most important thing, China, Taiwan. So during Trump time, it may have some difficulties to
Okay.
deal with China because China wants to occupy Taiwan at any cost.
Sir, one more thing which is important to our loved country India is during the Bangladesh crisis time, many people were accusing American deep state for the things happening all over Bangladesh. After the return of Trump, can we see any rest or peace in Bangladesh?
That is, of course, you see, such issues, Democrats or Republicans, whosoever occupies the Capitol Hill or the whosoever rules the America, the foreign policies are contained that deep state
Deep state.
activities, but 100% it cannot be eliminated.
Eliminate.
There will be always, as everybody knows, CIA agents, they are present everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere they try to get the American interest served. There is no doubt.
True.
So, as now Hasina, at that time, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, claiming that American interests were there, then they wanted to occupy certain islands and then establish whatever American outposts like Philippines, they used to have such things. I opposed it. That is why they hatched this conspiracy, and then I was removed, and all those things may not be 100% correct, whatever it is, but there is always something. The American interest will be definitely, they will be working against any regime if such regime opposes American interests. There is no doubt. But as you said, whether immediately the Trump administration will reverse it and then follow it up or support whatever the previous actions, it is difficult to see because Bangladesh, for American interest, it is not that big issue. But still, Biden administration, as we see during that Obama time, Hillary Clinton did something to Hasina and then she didn't agree with that. All those things, speculations or whatever in the media we come across. But as of now, immediate effect may not be that, but definitely Trump is against these whatever Islamic terrorists, there is no doubt, or
Yes.
Islamists, what we can say. So in that point of view, he is not supporting like previous regimes, so even Pakistan. Bangladesh also now almost they are following the Pakistan pathway. So
Yes.
Trump will say enough is enough, stop it. There is no doubt.
Sir, you have raised a very good point and a concern of me, sir. What will will Pakistan can survive after the return of Trump? Because Pakistan is the major supporter of China nowadays. From past one and a half decade, China is supporting blindly to Pakistan and fulfilling its requirements. Whether we may take CPEC or taking over the ports of Karachi or other places, or taking the friendship of Afghanistan and using its ports, we can see many such things happening. What will be the situation of Pakistan in front of Trump?
You raised, I think, a very important point. You are right. Trump is against Pakistan. Even the Afghanistan
Taliban regime.
incident, yeah, Afghanistan incident, he accused Biden saying that no, no, it is very damaging for America to
He left
withdraw
all the
such things
weaponry
and
and left. He left all the
exactly,
weaponries in
leaving all the
Afghanistan.
weaponry there. Yes, exactly. And then, of course, two prisoners, important one prisoner or three prisoners were even released immediately.
Yes.
Even Trump showcased it and then claimed, yes, I did it and then I got them free now, and then he announced it. So Pakistan definitely is going to have a little bit difficult times with Trump. There is no doubt. Trump is not supportive of this whatever Pakistan Islamist attitude, and particularly you raised the important point is that Pakistan is supporting China.
Yes.
Actually, China is using Pakistan against, and then see basically China's policy is simple. They want to dominate America. They want to compete with America.
Yes.
So during my tenure with whatever interactions with Chinese diplomats and then other diplomats, they used to say, no country is important for us. We want to beat America only. That is our India. When we say India is nothing, there is no comparison between India and China. They are not comparable. They used to talk in those terms.
Okay.
So that is why China, when they want to compete with the superpower America, so they were thinking that India is the stumbling block. So we have to contain India within the region. That is why they created problems with, of course, using Pakistan. As usual, whatever China says, Pakistan comes, is like a mouthpiece of China, and then they do it. And then they tried Nepal also now,
Yes.
and then Maldives and Bangladesh, they
Sri
tried.
Lanka.
So all these, Sri Lanka, exactly. So all our neighbors, for example, whatever it is a SARC, we wanted to have successful regional organization, but because of the Pakistan reluctance and then creating problems, that is not moving anywhere because of China's instigation. So this is only China's instigation against India. Pakistan is acting like a mouthpiece. But in any case, during Trump administration, as last time also happened, he doesn't like Pakistanis, and Pakistan also designated as one of the non-cooperative country for
Humanity.
this identifying illegal immigrants is also named. Of course,
Yes.
Indian
Yes.
name is also there because they have given almost 18,000 names to our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, saying
Okay.
that yes, these are all illegal immigrants. Immediately you take, we are deporting. Then our minister saying, okay, we take the list and we'll confirm the citizenship. Then only we'll take it. Then they say, no, 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 we have already confirmed, and you are very slow, you are not cooperating. So that situation is there about this immigration. Of course, we have definitely difficult problem with America. We have a large number of first, we have the Mexican immigrants, maximum, they
Yes.
are there. Next to that, Venezuela, then India. So many immigrants we have there, and within that, lakhs of illegal immigrants, Indian illegal immigrants are there. It's a fact. We have to accept. Yes, they are there. Then we have to negotiate diplomatically, patiently with America. Trump is not going to calm down saying that, okay, I will excuse. No, we have
No
to take
way.
some action. Yeah. And then show that, yes, we are serious. We don't allow illegal immigrants, Indian illegal immigrants anywhere. That we have to show them.
Sir, last but not the least, what is the position of Iran after the get back of Trump? Because Iran is facing very tough times since last 1.5 year. Iran has lost its supreme leader, and Iran has lost many of its internal fighters in the Pazer attack of Israel.
Exactly, you're right. Iran is going to have a little bit a tough time, there is no doubt. During this Hamas Israel conflict,
Yes.
Israel was able to almost checkmate
Iran.
Hamas and then Hezbollah. Yeah, but Houthis, supported by Iran, still they are active.
Yes.
So Trump is against these Houthis, so he will take serious action. And then about this Iran nuclear development also, he is a little bit serious. So naturally, the sanctions already imposed on Iran may not be lifted so soon, and he may take little more serious actions against Iran. One thing is, now he has already announced energy emergency in America, saying that yes, we have to drill a lot of things. He said openly, inaugural speech, drill baby, drill, that is my policy. We will export oil to the world everywhere, he said. So Iran is the one of
So this was a interaction with former IFS officer Vinod Kumarji. Let us meet with another episode of World Politics. Until then, keep watching CVR News for regular updates of world news.
Prison. It's been horrible. It's inhumane. It's been a terrible, terrible thing. People were killed and nobody went to jail. So these people have already served a long period of time, and I made a decision to give a pardon. Joe Biden gave a pardon yesterday to a lot of criminals. These are criminals that he gave a pardon to. Did he give a pardon to all of these people that committed crimes?
More than 400 of the people that you pardoned, though, assaulted officers. So I want to ask you about the Vice President, J.D. Vance. He said, this is a week ago, he said, if you committed violence on January 6th, obviously you should not be pardoned. Why is your Vice President wrong?
Well, only for one reason. They've served years in jail. They should not have served, and they've served years in jail, and murderers don't even go to jail in this country. And we had 1,500, we have 16 under review. As you know, we commuted about 16 of them because it looks like they could have done things that were not acceptable for a full pardon. But these people have served years of jail, and their lives have been ruined. And in many cases, listen to me for a second, stop interrupting. They've served years in jail, and if you look at the American public is tired of it. Take a look at the election. Just look at the numbers on the election. We won this election in a landslide because the American public is tired of people like you that are just one-sided, horrible people in terms of crime. You don't talk about all the people that have been killed.
Mr. President, the leaders of the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers were freed following their pardons yesterday. At the time back in 2021, you urged them to stand back and stand by. Is there